And I'd say is her smile. Her smile just brightens up, my day, or her laugh, and just the top one is just how spontaneous she is. Just really exciting, fun to be around at all times. And I'm kind of like a boring person. I kind of just go with the flow, and so she's always wanting to do something else, something different. Just her personality, how spontaneous she is, her smile, and everything else. I love it. So, Kellie, I love you very much, and I'm very excited for this day. I've been waiting for about 3 years. I mean, right when we met, 8 months later, we got engaged, and it's been about 2 years since then. So, I'm ready, and I'm excited to start our life together. And I can't wait for everything that's in store for us, for all the pets that you're going to bring home without me even knowing. And definitely not 8 kids like you want. It's going to be a lot less than that, I can tell you right now. But I love you very much, and I'm excited to see you in your dress.
Just love him, and he's a tender soul, and so happy that they're finally getting married. So.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. And we love Kellie, and she's a great addition to the family. And she brings out the best in plays. And we are so excited for them.
I can't wait to marry you, and they say find the best guy that you can, and you're that guy.
The way it is, leads right into number 2, what helped get you there. And we heard it earlier today in the reading, read by Marcy, St. Paul of Corinthians. And we heard it 27 years ago by Paul Wojtek at our wedding. and that's sort of a common thing. Kellie didn't know she was picking it, but it was neat to me that it was reread. And St. Paul reminded us, taught us what love is and love isn't. Love is patient, love is kind. It's not jealous, it's not pompous, right? It's not inflated, it's not rude, does not seek its own interests, right? And so we learned all those things. And love does not brood over injury. I'm still working on that one myself. But I also learned that love never fails. And I learned that it happens over time. As my relationship with Corinne, I believe there were stages. When I first started dating her and courting her, up to when we were engaged, from our engagement to our marriage, and married till now. And love happened in many different ways, in different times, goods and bad. And there is, if you harden not your heart, it will work. It will continue to work. And when I first started dating Corinne, you know what? Here comes the lecture. This is the one. Because when men were men and we knew how to court and date, actually, it was fun. Flexibility of her work and her personality, we got to know that, and we trust you with that. And Thayne did something. I'm a financial advisor. Thayne did something I wouldn't recommend. He didn't, but he made this work. And I know Kellie had something to do with this, but he was in Nevada going to school. So I don't know exactly, but I know schools in Nevada are inexpensive or practically free. He got up, he stepped up and moved here and took out-of-state tuition to be with Kellie. This hard, I don't even know what to say.
Easy, big boy.
How do I thank you? Changed my life before you were born. From when you were a little crying little kid. Just growing up with, we love that. You brighten up the room since you were little. Not just for one person, but many. A lot of the time. You have that personality. And we appreciate it. want to finish with a funky blessing, and it's simple, but it goes like this. I pray it sometimes, but it's just for both of you. May the Lord grant you always sunbeam to warm you, a moonbeam to charm you, a sheltering angel so nothing can harm you, laughter to cheer you, friends and family to be near you, proper spirits to spirit you, but most of all, when you pray, heaven to hear you. God bless you. I love you.
Yesterday, so I guess it's my turn, and I just want to tell a little story. So when I was little, all I wanted was a brother. I don't know what it was. I mean, having sisters was great, but I wanted a brother more than anything. I even tried to convince my mom to adopt for like so long, but I guess that never worked out. So Kellie, being the cruel older sister she was, convinced me I had a brother. She told me his name was Brian. He went to the University of Hawaii, and he was the cheer captain. So there I am, 5 or 6 years old. I'm so excited. She told me he was coming home later that week. So I made a huge welcome home sign. I practiced all my cheer moves, which I did not have at all. I was horrible. And I bragged about it to all my little kindergarten friends about this brother I didn't know I had. So Friday rolls around, and I'm all excited. And I go up to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, Brian's coming home. And he's like, who's Brian? And I go, my brother does. And he's like, you don't have a brother. With the straightest face, and he sat me down, and I was like devastated. And it still hurts when I talk about it. So fast forward 10 years, and Kellie brings home Thayne. Now he's no Brian, he didn't go to the University of Hawaii, and he's not a male cheerleader. Hopefully. But he watches Game of Thrones with me. And he likes tacos just as much as I do. And he cooks. And he's one of the kindest people I know. And I'm so happy to call him my brother. And Thayne, thank you so much for loving my sister as much as you do. I saw it from the minute you walked in the door, and I see it every single day. And I just means so much to me. My family. Welcome to the family taco, man.
Obviously, we had our little quarrels. He was like the defender of my two beautiful little sisters, so whenever we got in a quarrel, all they'd have to yell was Thayne, and I'd run to my room or lock myself in the bathroom because I knew that he'd be there. And he's that type of guy. Respects, as I can see, respects Kellie. Even my friends my senior year of high school knew me as Thayne's little brother. I was like, my name's Mitchell, but I was known as Thayne's little brother for 4 years in high school because that's the type of role model and guy he was. Everyone loved Thayne. And then I left all through high school. We were really close. I left on a volunteer mission, and while I was gone, I saw Thayne had a really cute girlfriend, and then I got back and he had a really cute fiance. And just one of the first things that I remember about Kellie, hearing about Kellie, is right when I got home, I was so out of shape. I'd eaten Hispanic food for 2 years because I was teaching a lot of English classes and doing volunteers. So I went and worked out with Thayne, and I was like puking after, and Thayne was really sick. And he texted Kellie, and he's like, hey, I'm like not feeling too good right now. All of a sudden, he's got $25 to Jamba Juice on his emails. I'm like, what a back to my mission after he met Kellie. Just a change man. And that's exactly kind of what was said in the wedding today. That you want a person that makes you a better person. And I can tell a big difference in Thayne, although he is now a Steelers fan and a Penguins fan in Vegas, so he's been better in a year. But I hope as I kind of go further, I'm following him into medical school just a year later because I want to be just like my older brothers. And just as they did with their, all my sisters-in-law, they all make them better people. So Kellie, thank you for making Thayne a better person and loving him, and Thayne, love you, man. And best adventures. Hope you get to medical school out in the West Coast. Like with you. Congratulations.
a small town where it feels like home. I got everything I need and nothing that I don't. Oh no, oh no. We got a fire go down by the riverside, sip whiskey out the bar, living like we'll never die. Come on and stay a while. If you don't believe me, why would I ever leave? 'Cause I know I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good looking woman with her arms round me. Here in a small town where it feels like home. I got everything I need and nothing that I don't. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good-looking woman with her arms around me. Here in a small town where it feels like home. I got everything I need, nothing that I don't. Everything I need, nothing that I don't. Oh, everything I need and nothing that I don't.